click on anything.
All right.
We will do the village demo first.
Okay.
But
Ooh, there's two of
I
them.
just want to make sure that it is picking up the audio from both of us.
All right.
We'll do the village demo first.
Michael, talk.
Hey.
Sing a little song.
I don't like singing at all.
It seems like what you're picking up is fine, so
Yeah.
I guess we're all
seems
good.
like it's good.
In this case, though, since I don't have food yet, can you play the demo? Because I'm lazy right now. And
Because you're dizzy? Sure.
Yeah,
Wait.
sure.
Lazy.
Oh, because you're lazy. Yeah, I'm going to switch which
Okay.
headset's
Yeah,
plugged
yeah.
into which controllers
Okay.
then real quick. That makes it just a tiny bit easier.
Okay. Alright. And then maybe we should test again. Just
Yep.
To make
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, me first, and then
Yeah.
Michael?
A second.
I think so. Okay, me first, and then Michael?
A second.
There you go.
I do have to, I think, project a little more. But
That's okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Just pretend like you're like an important politician.
Oh, no.
Oh shit, but you aren't going to be hearing any sound because you don't have
Oh,
the sounds coming through the headsets.
Oh.
Not.
Oh.
Right, shit, I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Oh, just pretend it's like a silent film. It's like Nosferatu.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me see. Because there is actually a speaker in the controller itself.
Oh.
So, actually, let's take that out real quick, and then... Speaker in the controller itself. Actually, let's take that out real quick, and then... Okay, so just talk at full volume now. You don't even have to have the headset on anymore. Let's just see if this... Yeah, I've been all... Let's just see if this works.
Okay.
Just talk at full volume now.
Is this
Alright.
microphone work?
Are any of the microphones working right now?
Oh, clearly, so you-
Okay.
It's also echoing, like repeats of like everything.
Oh.
It sounds terrible.
Because it's like echoing everything on repeat there.
No, are there, as long as there are subtitles on, are there on this?
Yes, there are subtitles. But I still feel like
I'll just imagine this thing.
Just imagine the
I'll
sound.
just have to imagine the fun.
You have to do like the fucking like old like radio play sound effects. Do like a couple of coconuts for hours.
I mean, for the purposes of entertainment, well, that could be annoying as well. But one of you could just kind of like recreate the sounds to me. One of you could just kind of like recreate the sounds. To me.
see now you're actually decently loud.
Huh?
Oh.
Was the echo effect wasn't really?
It was starting to again there, and then listen. If you just say even from this distance, speak at like a full normal volume, and let me see how well it is catching you just from the controller.
Okay. I don't have anything to say really. So.
Explore the
good
seemingly
enough.
deserted rural village.
Okay.
That's actually not that bad. So I think
let's just roll with
we
it.
could just do it like this.
Okay.
I don't know what this.
Yeah, you just set it wherever.
Cool.
All right.
Limited to 60 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah, so basically 30 minutes for the village demo, and then 30 minutes for the castle demo.
I just can't wait to see if there are any werewolf titties in this one.
There, of course, that's where you take it.
Well, if they're vampires and they
Well,
have giant
oh, yeah,
boobs,
that's
and then there are
true.
werewolves,
True.
That's true.
Not that
Wolf tits
werewolves.
aren't really
I think you're more likely to get some werewolf
traditionally
dick.
have giant
I
werewolf dick.
think that's what you're gonna get.
Big, veiny, hairy.
Big, veiny, hairy werewolf dick.
I guess I'll pay attention to the story.
Hello?
She seems nice.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be out here. It's not safe.
She's a witch. I'm sure she'll be fine.
Hey, can you hear me?
Sure, they'll have a big brouhaha about it.
The brouhaha. That's pretty good.
Are we Romanian?
Yes, actually. Yes, actually.
This is actually what Romanians look like. So.
Oh, God, of course it is.
She is in great danger. Since Mother Miranda...
Graphically, this is like...
fallen into darkness.
And then, again, this isn't even a 4K screen, right?
Do the monsters have dick tits now? All of them?
Dick tits? Do they all have dick tits?
What are dick tits?
They're coming.
You don't want to know.
No.
I don't want to know. Why'd you even ask that
I want to
question?
know.
You want to
What are
know?
the logistics of dick tits?
Maybe-
Are they tits
maybe-
with dicks? Are they dicks with tits?
Well,
Is it a hybrid of both?
Do they have like little nipples on the balls?
I will figure out after this dialogue.
Is the nipple what it pees out of?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine the tits working as the scrotum, kind of.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry
Well,
to say.
Sage, I hope you weren't hoping to make any money on this video.
I mean, I have a mature content label.
Oh, good.
On,
You knew what you
my
were
channel.
doing.
Well, I mean, I
Like
want
a triple X rating for when Michael is present.
You know, if there was, I would. There is not.
I think sometimes we need triple X ratings for some of the stuff you say, though, too, Ulysses.
Yeah, that is
I
absolutely
mean, fair,
the case.
but I feel like I'm not as consistent or about it or as immediate about it. As
That's
you.
true. You're very unpredictable.
Yes.
That's the scary part.
Classic Resident Evil need a
Did you
giant
say Castle
sigil.
Dormammu for a second?
Dimitrisk.
Okay.
Castle Dimitrisk. Also, fucking Tetris
Oh, I love
briefcase
that. Love that.
inventory, just like 4. A little crafting system. Yeah. Yeah, they are. They brought back. This game is so Resident Evil 4. It's mixed with. It's 4 and 7 mixed together.
I'm
That
just
is
going to
what this
pretend
is.
this is Castle Dormammu. So I know.
What is Castle Dormammu? Dormammu is the
Yeah.
alien entity in like Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a castle.
Does he have a
in that
castle?
Dimension.
So we got that's the hot the hot vampire
That's
lady.
what I'm talking about. That picture
that's
does
something
nothing
else.
for her cleavage, though.
No, it doesn't. It cuts off right at
It's
the.
a good
Yeah, it's
beeline,
unfortunate.
but it's not.
What we needed was like a
And
giant
then
poster.
Yeah.
this guy, I'm pretty sure, is like the head werewolf.
Right, it does look like Hugh Jackman's
It
been
does.
helping, I have
Well,
to
more
say.
of a beard.
Yeah.
But that is, I think, the head werewolf dude. Then I don't know what's going on with this woman with the creepy doll.
That'd be so
And then
badass
that is
if
Mother
if
Miranda.
Hugh Jackman was
Mother
the final
Miranda.
boss of this
Yeah.
game.
If Hugh Jackman was the final boss.
Yeah.
I think he'd lose.
Yeah.
Well,
if he was
an
yeah,
amalgam between
Hugh
all
Jackman,
his
the person,
characters
and Van Helsing, the character,
and Wolverine,
yeah.
and Wolverine. Well, I mean, yeah.
whoever else he's played.
Well, yeah. If he's Wolverine, then sure, of course.
Dude from Cade and Leopold. If he was Leopold, I think he wouldn't stand a chance.
All right, so we got one seal in here, and
That
Yeah, I
looks
need
kind
the
of like
demon
reminds
seal.
me of the Attack on Titan visual of that.
Oh,
of
the
that
eating
devil Titan. You know.
yeah, it totally does. Right, trying to remember.
Those fetuses and things.
Yeah, those,
No.
that is what they look like.
6-winged being.
I love
Like biblical
those.
angels.
I wonder if it actually has 3 wings.
So, sort of more stuff through here,
I wish more games had like straight up like biblical angels in them.
Yeah, like with the 4.
like Bayonetta.
Yeah, like Bayonetta.
Bayonetta is like
Right.
maybe the best at that kind of crazy, like.
Yeah, those are some of the best monster designs in anything.
Straight up the Zoroastrian type.
Oh, these are interesting. It's bags of flour that you can like smash open and it'll hide like where you go if you're being chased by the werewolves.
That's cool.
Like a little
Werewolves don't like bread. Is that like a cowboy gun?
It's just a shotgun.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely got some stylization on it, but is
We're playing as Ethan again, right?
Yep, it is the same character as in 7.
There's nothing holy that affects these creatures like the sacrament or whatever.
The sacrament.
No, I don't. The sacramental shit. No, I don't think there's anything.
Like they are just biological.
I mean, it's probably going to be like
Silver
7,
bullets.
where it's like
Yeah, or the
you
silver
don't
bullets.
know. No, there's no silver
Oh.
bullets. At least not yet.
What about
Anyway,
wooden bullets, like in True Blood?
God.
wooden bullets. No,
The kind that would just splinter immediately.
It would jam your fucking gun.
probably blow your hand off.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that didn't sound nice. What about those UV bullets?
Like in Underworld. Oh well, those were also in True Blood, I think.
True Blood had all the dumb bullets.
I mean, they were definitely from.
I'm sure it was a ripoff or something, but...
I like the idea of this mentally challenged ammunition.
What?
What?
Who brought up mentally
Well,
challenged
it's just where my mind went when you said dumb bullets.
Did I say dumb
I
bullets?
thought that's what you said.
I thought I said UV bullets.
Well, after UV, I thought you said like all
Oh.
the dumb bullets.
Oh,
You're right, all the dumb
okay,
kinds of
you're right,
bullets,
I did say
yeah.
dumb bullets.
So I just like the idea of ammunition that's mentally challenged.
That's the opposite of smart rounds.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
unable to
Oh,
kill
shit.
wolves.
They like stalk you in the grass.
Are we sure this isn't like a Harry and the Hendersons game?
Because you'll be fucking that werewolf when this is all said and done, if it is.
That's kind of like
That werewolf has a machete?
Because they're not they're not really werewolves, right? They're lichens. They're shit. Yeah, I don't even think we're like supposed to necessarily stop and fight them in the demo, like the way that.
See, now I always thought Lycans was just Underworld trying to make like fetch happen, but with their own name for werewolves.
Well,
and shit.
lichens are
They're
an actual
Lycan
name for
tropes,
werewolves.
yeah, going back forever. But I just mean, like, what today would you say is the main difference between werewolves and Lycans?
I guess I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't really say there is one.
I never, yeah.
Yeah, well, I would say
Well,
it's
just
the same
a
name.
second ago, you were saying that these are.
Oh, and that's just because that's the name they use in the game. I didn't mean
okay.
that there was a significant distinction from it. I guess the significant distinction in this game would be that it is a virus that has mutated people into, like, it is a mutation, right? I mean, they haven't said that yet, but it's going to be, because that's what it always is. The 7 kind of almost made you think it was like a ghost, right, from all the marketing material. Actually get into the game, and that's not what it is, right? It's another biological contamination. It just happened to be kind of a different take on it, and that's what this is going to be too. Like, it's going to seem like it's werewolves and vampires,
Right.
But in reality, it's just people with mange or a bad crack habit.
Bad crack habit.
Sure. Now, I didn't really catch why are we trying to have to get into Louise's house for his health.
That's just
badly injured, I think.
yeah. It's just who they think is or who around them they see as being helpful, or that like will be helpful.
Yeah.
That ammo would have helped a lot a minute ago. Yeah, out there wandering around somewhere. Some good more gunpowder. Yeah, like I said, this I don't think you get like all that strong of a sense of some chem fluid. I don't even think there's anything we can like.
Yeah, we don't have any herbs.
Yeah, we can make more pistol ammo, but we don't really need that.
We need more shotgun ammo is what we need.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's one of the crests in there.
Mhm.
We don't have anything to remove a screw with, though.
Yeah.
Need to get them inside. Is there another door over here?
I do still think Hugh Jackman's Van Helsing is an underrated action gothic horror movie.
Oh, yeah.
Still has amazingly good CG.
Yeah, I think they still
yeah, it holds up
are
surprisingly
favorite
well.
CGI werewolves, right?
Yeah, I mean, having a werewolf actually be like a giant 6 foot tall, 7, 8
Like
foot
with
tall.
a 6-pack and everything.
Yeah, a fucking 6-pack. You know, like it's the werewolves. I think if you're gonna do like a true like mythological I mean, you know, there are a lot of different ways you can design it, I suppose, but I really think it's most at its best when it's the most powerful physical features of a human and the most powerful physical features of a wolf, like the opposable thumbs, the being standing on your hind legs, right? And then also, you know, obviously they can run on all fours, but like being able to like switch between those quick, have opposable thumbs for like weapons almost, like, and like having a wolf with the stature of a man, right? Like that's the whole point.
Do you think it'd be more badass if werewolves used guns?
See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not so with werewolves using hand weapons, except like in this specific circumstance because of how you described it.
Right, because it's another biological mutagen that just happens to kind of resemble something akin to a werewolf rather than it actually being a werewolf.
Stay back.
So, you know.
Father, for God's sake, Julian, let us in.
No, they'll smell the blood. You'll endanger us all.
My father will die out here.
That's not my problem.
What's wrong?
These people
Well,
brought
I mean-
a dying man into our home.
Come now, these people are
For a minute, I thought that dude's voice was coming out of that woman coming out of his ears there.
That would have been
I was like,
creepy.
what?
You're not from this village.
No.
Is this Mother Miranda?
No, Mother Miranda is like, I mean, they haven't really shown her in any of the promotional material yet. Mother Miranda should be like the boss at the end of the game, though. Mother Miranda should be like the big bad. Basically, like was his name Salvatore, the head of the cult in Resident Evil 4. Like that should be like the end of the game. We should be fighting Mother Miranda.
Yeah.
Again, just graphically though, like this is incredible. Like, I mean, I remember when 7 came out, and I was like super impressed by how it looked. But like,
Yeah, they just keep getting fancier and fancier. Like a scrapbook.
yeah, I think so.
What a boring vacation.
Yeah, it's just their own village. Why would you have pictures of your own
It's like
village?
taking pictures of your own house.
It's
Yeah.
like a tour
I
guide
love
to
these.
where you already live.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that'd be better than some of the fucking tour pamphlets that I keep getting from the U.
Yeah, those are ridiculous. I want to pay $10,000 to go.
Yeah, because one of them was you paid, I think, $10,000 to $20,000 for a trip on a boat to see the one windmill in Iceland. It's famous because they only have one.
Because it's the one.
Is this all that's left?
Here.
From your entire village? All that's left?
This guy's,
no one left.
this guy's
I mean,
fucking
there's
wasted.
all.
No, there's the people in this room.
Yeah.
Oh well, he just
Wham! Bitch!
must be
I,
Claw.
I don't feel like this guy has to stay. You know, I think this guy
I
can
think they
go.
found a werewolf babe.
Yeah,
Our werewolf babe.
right.
No safe! Every sorry bastard
I would-
upstairs been ripped in half.
I kind of would have loved if he just started swearing like Cabal.
Yeah.
The world got him, and he's like, "Oh, you motherfucking piece of shit, motherfucker."
That is.
Just like a
I did
damn
not
asshole.
enjoy that movie.
Put a sock
You didn't like it when he was sucking souls.
I mean, that's
He's about to get his soul sucked. You know, on Twitch, right? If you get like a subscription, so not just like a follower, right? But once you have people subscribing to
I would put a disclaimer to what she said. I would say, depending on your level of drunkenness,
Right.
you're allowed to be safe in here.
right, so on Twitch, right, you can set up this thing where they're like you can use these sound bites, right? When you get a subscriber, there's like a sound bite goes off while you're live streaming. It just lets you know it tells you that it happened, right? And then you can go, oh, thanks for whatever.
Right.
And you can kind of customize those sound bites to be whatever you want. I honestly think he's about to get his soul sucked. Honestly, should be.
That should be.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I definitely think that should be one of them.
That'd be awesome.
Really,
yeah.
just any quote from Cabal. in that movie.
Yeah.
I could see other people taking that idea from wanting
Well,
to do
I
that
mean,
idea
if
too.
someone gets to it first, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It's not like we can't do it.
Yeah, it's not
too.
like it's the most original. Oh shit, is this a seance or something?
I think, yeah, something like it.
They pull out a Ouija board? It's like Jumanji.
So too much.
Hopefully not into the third.
Yeah, hopefully not. Like that. I don't even remember that movie. That's how bad it was.
I kind of like the movie, but I was however old.
Right. I'm sure if we went back to it now, it would not hold up.
And to death, we give you glory, Mother Miranda. Now, the tea should be ready. Come help me, Elena, please.
The Mother Miranda is giving
I've heard
me
it
a little
before.
bit of flashbacks
There's
to
an
the
old
one
woman with
negative
gray
thing
hair.
I didn't like about like the Flag Smashers and Falcon and the Winter
Oh,
Soldier
yeah.
with the Mother Danya thing or whatever.
Oh, sure.
There is
Subplot.
wisdom in her.
I mean, it wasn't even a subplot because you
Or
saw her.
right. Well, she was dead.
She'll
Yeah, but
protect us.
he starts doing that Nicolas Cage scream from Terminator 2, where he's like, "They're at the
Ah shit, he's burned.
Yeah, he had been bitten before we brought him in here. That's why you don't help people.
That's also why you should be shooting him a lot right
Yeah,
now.
you don't help people in a horror setting. You don't help people in a horror setting.
Generally not. So you did not have.
I don't even.
Oh,
You do have your gun.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Elena?
I also like the.
I said no!
I like
werewolf piece of shit.
right.
Their marriage has been on the rock before this.
Sorry.
Oh,
No,
I'm sorry. Spot. I completely misjudged.
Great timing on that too.
I was gonna say something mean just a second ago.
Elena, Elena, no.
I was gonna say, well, it is Romania, but I don't mean to.
I do like that though because like yes, did she go? Oh God, she did the horror trope thing of like oh God, father, but she shot him first. I like that she instinctively was like get out of the danger, and afterwards she had her like oh God moment.
I should say also if it was like rural Iowa, I would have made the same joke.
That's fair.
Yeah, and it might even apply more. Alright.
But I've got family from Iowa, so I'd probably blame the South.
We could just get through this wall.
Iowa's similar to the South.
Yeah,
Iowa's the south of Minnesota.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is south of here.
Yeah.
Right, it's true. Well, I can craft. It wants to teach me how to do that. Okay, not that we don't know already. See, got some car keys in here. Oh, 500. Yeah, 500 lei. That's Romanian currency, so.
Is that worth like 2 cents?
Probably. You know, walking through the house in Resident Evil 7,
Yeah.
is this like this is a lot nicer. Ooh, screwdriver. The food's not rotting and filled with maggots like it is in the.
Not yet, anyway.
That's an
House in
improvement
7.
over the south right now.
It is. Well, the last game was spent in the South, so.
Right.
All right. Oh, okay, gotta get on that side. Just missing a door. Also, really like that this is like the plan to get out of the house. Is let's just take a truck in the garage and drive it through the fucking wall.
I mean, what?
Step back.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Stop with this.
Bust out with it.
This is probably like a shitty Russian truck that only goes like 3 miles an hour.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I would trust it.
They run down the road with it.
Sadly, I think it breaks just kind of getting us out here. I think. Yep. Okay, we got through one room. Oh, and the car tipped over.
Oh, delightful.
Oh no, it tipped back up.
Are you alright?
It's always nice when that happens.
Let me back up again.
The fire. There isn't any time.
Well, that's just really started spreading all of a sudden.
I think this truck might be leaking gas.
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah, most likely.
Could have checked that out first, perhaps.
Grab me. Hurry.
Like it's it's one thing with, like Chris. Wow, this is okay. Hold on, give me 2 seconds to.
Just the fucking brightness.
Yeah, let me turn the brightness up here because I feel like there's not.
And here, you guys keep talking for a minute. I just want to kind of check on that food downstairs.
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
absolutely.
I don't know why, but it feels like everything's always a little too dark on your screen sometimes.
Yeah, it's the projector. It's the projector. It just I think once it's like pitch black in the room at night, then it's not a problem.
Sure.
But it does kind of depend on that total lack of there being any light.
That'd be good.
Here, I guess I'll pause it and we can just kind of talk until Michael comes back. It won't be that long.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'd take more than a few seconds, you'd think, but...
Yeah, we still have 40 minutes, and the second demo, I think I can finish in 15. So,
Okay.
This one's just about to be over, too, so...
I was about to say, because it's counting down right now, it's like...
Even paused, yeah.
What the fuck is that kind of bullshit?
I mean, Capcom they decided to do it in this very, very bizarre way. I don't know, because that's the thing is they actually extended it because of backlash to how they were doing the demos. So this is actually the second, because I got to play these demos once already, right?
Sure.
So what they did was was it April 28th or something like that? So for about 8 hours on whatever day, you could play the demo for 30 minutes. But if you missed that 8-hour window, you couldn't play it at all.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so they decided to bring, and then they did the same thing for both demos, right? And then what they did this time was they put, instead of giving you 30 minutes, they put both demos together and gave you an hour to play both of them. And they decided to change it from an 8-hour period where you had access to it to there being you could still only play it for 30 minutes, or I guess an hour for both.
That's our way.
But this time. It's like instead of an 8-hour window, it's a window of about a week. which literally is I think ends with the release of the game itself. So
See.
We'll find a
they
safe house
extended it because
so
of
I
that
can find my
backlash.
car.
So
My hunch is she's in that old castle.
No. That place is full of nothing but blood and death.
yeah, there's vampires.
wanna be
There's,
alone.
and giant tits. That's the thing that's what really
That's the
fills
main reason I'm going, if I'm going to be honest.
Well, I was
If I was Ethan.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it's imagine if Ethan is just like, oh, I want to get caught.
You're right.
I mean, Capcom knows what it's doing with this fucking Lady Demetresque vampire character, though. Yeah, she's the giant tit vampire. Right?
It's not like Capcom hasn't had giant-titted characters before.
No, but they've never released their shoe sizes before like explicitly listed their shoe size. Oh, I'll pause it for you.
So you can buy the right size shoes to imagine she's stepping on you.
Exactly. That's exactly what they did. They literally released your fucking shoe size just expressly for the purpose of people, of horny fuckers on the internet. Like,
Jesus Christ.
like I said, I don't know if I genuinely don't know if I have just severely underestimated the number of foot fetishists out there, or if there's just so many people that are memeing it as a joke.
I don't know, man. I think there really are a lot of them. I think
Right.
they're just coming out of the
But I feel like there's some
they're
people
actually
that
being
are
catered to in a way that society usually doesn't.
I just feel like there's got to at least be a decent group of people, because it's just everyone on the internet. It's just everyone is acting like this. So I feel like there's got to at least be like a decent group of people that just think it's funny.
Some probably do, but I really do think there's probably just millions of corporations out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. You're right.
Hopefully that's the last time you guys will have to pause it. Got my Jimmy John's.
Sweet.
No.
And he's
What the
dead.
hell?
Literally, I like how they introduced you to like an entire, like almost could have been a entire supporting cast, and
Like
5 minutes later they're all
traditional horror
dead.
movie, yeah.
Granted, I mean, like in Resident Evil 7, if they're in keeping with the style, you're not really dealing with like a whole lot of, you're not dealing with like a lot of other just people.
Right.
Anyway.
I don't get it.
It would be kind of weird if you did.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know.
As for most Resident Evil games.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much all Resident Evil games you're dealing with very few other people. It's mostly other creatures or the bosses. Or, I mean, yeah, I'd be pissed if I was him. Survived that shit in the south and then this
Everywhere
happens.
you go. Well, you're in like
Dracula's castle up there.
I was gonna say like
no
Eastern
shit.
Europe is kind of the equivalent of South America. South
South
US,
of them, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Southern
Southern
States.
United States, yeah.
But,
Still
yeah.
the same liquid animation of just pouring liquid on your hand.
You know, there actually was
Seems like you're about to set your hand on fire.
there actually was a woman who was in like multiple terrorist attacks. Like every country she went to, like as a location, she kept being like a terrorist attack, like right where she was.
Maybe she
Oh.
should stop going places.
Maybe that, actually, I think that was Mother Miranda right there.
Oh, Mother Miranda doesn't seem too nice.
No. She fucking killed that guy.
Is she going to step on us?
I don't know. She's not 9.5 feet tall, so we'll see.
But yeah, besides like Resident Evil 6, which had like quite a few different, characters in it. Although, I mean, they were all separate and kind of POV characters.
Right.
But,
Oh, here's Crazy Lady again. Hey, Grandma.
I don't think she's crazy. I think she's nice.
You think she's nice?
See, she drew a little thing in the sand for us.
She also put 2 skulls on a stick.
Yeah, well, I'm sure those skulls deserve to be on a stick.
yeah.
Did they? I mean, that's definitely possible. She's gonna laugh, I guess.
See, she's mirthful. She's having a good
Right,
time.
yeah.
She's having a good time.
She's just sharing, a little bit of happiness with you.
Alright, and there you go.
I guess that looks more like a traditional Satan rather than Attack on Titan.
It was missing his face. No, it was fair for it to be kind of hard to tell.
Right.
And then, that's
So now some bullshit's gonna pop out at us, and it'll be in the end of the demo.
I think it's just looking up at it, and that's kind of, just...
Looks like the Kremlin. Which I would love a horror game set in the Kremlin.
That'd be interesting.
Probably be a good horror game.
2206, not bad. Not bad.
We are awesome.
Oh, hold on. Well, I guess we'll let the trailer play,
I
because
do like this trailer.
because we have to, and I can't skip it. But Probably, I guess we're going to end up seeing this 2 times then, because we're running through the...
Is it running through the time of all the trailers?
That is not running through. Basically, the timer ended as soon as we hit that like count, that screen that told us what our time was. Oh, and Umbrella logo, right? That was kind of almost completely missing from 7, right?
Right. It almost seems like the Mother Miranda is the figure that the kind of witches or vampires in this case kind of pray to in a way.
Yeah. Mother Miranda, I think, is like the head of all of this, and then you've got this. I think that Van Helsing looking guy. He's like the werewolf king or something like that. I think his name is Heisenberg.
Really?
Yeah. And then
took us some blue
and then there's 2 other. There's the lady all in black with the doll, and then there is and then there's some like weird like hunchback looking creature, and I think there's like 4 different areas, and those are all like the bosses of those different areas.
You mean like an Igor type of hunchback?
Yeah, kind of. I think more fucked up than that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hells.
Like I said, Capcom. Michael, were you grabbing your food when I told you just a moment ago?
My blood right now, man.
That's not what you wish you were stuck.
Why is she 9 feet tall?
I don't know, but
I think
Bayonetta's
sister or something.
She's even taller than Bayonetta, right? But no, Michael, I think you were grabbing your food, and just now I mentioned that Capcom actually, as an official press statement, put out Lady Dimitrescu's shoe size.
Really?
Yeah, like again, because they know what they're doing. They know what they're fucking doing with these,
in promoting the foot fetishes out there.
Or just making this character like just very like easy for the internet to thirst after in general.
What was that corpse factory we saw?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like these really like very brief.
Why was there like an ichthyosaur in that lake?
I don't know. Well,
that fat piece of crap.
And that is the merchant in this game that you buy your stuff from.
He's the new merchant.
He's the new merchant.
Huh.
He's the Duke, I think, is what they call him.
But yeah, my theory is that this Mother Miranda figure, I wonder if Miranda is actually like her first or her last name, and she's like an umbrella scientist or something.
Oh, I wouldn't be shocked, because this game is supposed to take kind of the kind of 7, right? Take what they did with 7, and go, all right, now let's kind of marry that into...
That's a badass
image. Which also seems...
Do you think Chris might be a werewolf?
Maybe.
In this game, that'd be kind of... If he does the Hugh Jackman werewolf thing where he's
be cool.
do a good werewolf.
Maybe that really extra big one that was like trying to chase you sideways through the door in the trailer. Maybe that was even him.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe he's the fish.
Maybe he's the fish. Well, okay, so that I think the reason they did that, Ulysses, is because in Resident Evil 4 there is a giant like snake fish monster creature in a lake in 4 that is like this huge boss.
Is it the Loch Ness Monster?
It's not the Loch Ness Monster.
Damn it.
It is not the Loch Ness Monster.
Does it have a Scottish accent?
No, it does not. Okay, so now we are doing the castle. Get a little goblet here. You and our treasure. That's just like in Resident Evil 4, how you can find.
Is it a goblet for goblins?
It is not a goblet for goblins. It is a goblet for vampires. Alright. Easy to pick lock, but we don't have a lock pick, so fuck that for now. That's locked. Well, I suppose that's true. And then this one, I think, is like 15 minutes I can beat this in. Okay. So this will be like real short. Ooh, there we go. All right. Yeah, no, I think
Rats.
Rats. Cute. Eat the rat.
I'll take the rat tunnel over the centipede tunnel any day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the centipede fucking shit. Do you remember that, Michael, in 7? I know it's been years since we played it, but when you're in the old house with Marguerite. I don't know if you remember that, but you're in. There's a sequence where you have to crawl through, kind of do that side step through like a thin space between the walls, and centipedes just like fucking come pouring out of the walls on top of you.
Centipedes are pretty fucking gross.
They like fall into your food like you're holding right now. Crawling around your
wait, did I? Oh, hold on.
I'm still gonna eat the sandwich.
No, I mean why not, right?
Yeah, the centipedes are protein.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. You know, they want, you know, at some point we're all going to be eating bugs in the future.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that Blade Runner is the most
Yeah.
most likely future.
What would you say
Sadly,
is the most tasty bug?
most tasty bug.
Yeah. Like, what bug would you eat every day if you had to eat a bug?
If I had to,
Yeah.
man, I don't know. I don't feel like I have a good answer for that. I don't want to eat bugs.
Well, I mean, like, you gotta eat something, you know, so, like,
You gotta
if all
eat
you have is
something,
bugs,
so-
right? You gotta,
Yeah, no, we all got to eat, right?
You gotta eat, I gotta eat.
We all got to eat.
Yeah, like,
that's
you got,
back
like, a
in
big
there.
dinner plate full of, like, cockroaches and grasshoppers and, like, maggots.
I don't have an. I just don't have an. I guess grasshopper would probably be the. I just don't have a good answer. Oh, look at this.
That's cool.
Puzzle area. I think you have to find the heads for all of these statues here to open up.
It's a good thing they still all have their tits, though.
Well, they don't have any nipples on them, though.
That's, maybe you have to find the nipples, too.
I don't think we have to find the nipples. Don't think we have to find the nipples. And here's here's that merchant.
We meet again.
How does this merchant get anywhere?
I don't know. He just teleports like the merchant in 4, right? He just kind of teleports around the map.
And
He's
have
also
you
like
found
9
your
feet tall.
daughter?
Yeah, he's pretty big. Also, look at all the garlic he has hanging.
That's the cool detail.
Even if they're not really vampires, a lot of it, like him
They
and maybe
believe
other people.
I don't
Like
think that.
fiction.
I don't think that
Yeah.
garlic is to keep the vampires out. I think
Very
that's very
same.
Yeah, you think he's just fucking mowing down on entire cloves of garlic?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of looking,
Look at this
here
guy.
to make a purchase?
Well, I mean, yeah, maybe. All right, we can look. We can talk to him for a second here. Got a gun. Oh no, that's supplies.
You'll be
Yeah, I got a
swallowing
shotgun.
things in droves.
How much money do we have?
Oh wait.
You have none.
Oh, okay.
Securing
Well,
your
you
goods
might
is
as well.
more. Please come again.
Yeah, monies.
Can I?
Good. I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
I was hoping he might say it. Oh hey, we can
Amy knows
yeah, we can sell. Can I not? Oh, okay, cool. Sell
I
that.
believe this is a
Yeah,
fair
nothing
price.
else we want to sell, but we can sell that. Maybe we can get a little bit of ammo for it.
What are
Sure.
you buying?
We
Just
should.
something
Oh.
a friend of mine used to say.
So, like, he is actively, like, connected in some way.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's buy all that. Alright, got a shitload of shotgun ammo, which we will save. Also, like, this, like, little model of the castle.
Oh, that's cool. I wouldn't mind having that.
I do think it's kind of hard to beat that merchant from 4. There's just something so kind of memorable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they didn't try and replicate this exact same thing.
Unless
for that reason.
it was gonna be the exact same merchant, you know.
Right, well, I mean, hey,
It would be
maybe...
kind of cool to see what his life's been since.
I mean, yeah, I would genuinely be interested
He's
in
like,
knowing.
Europe has become one fucked up place.
Alrighty.
So it's a painting of.
3 sisters. Well,
The daughter
Demetra
fell
skipped.
down.
She's got 3 like other vampire daughter characters, right? That also chase you around.
How, like, have they been vampires for like hundreds of years or something?
Oops,
Oh, shit.
Did not mean to do that. Well, that was a waste.
I'm guessing it's in some way kind of like a slight homage to like the 3 Brides of Dracula. kind of thing.
I think that's definitely what it's
But
kind
I mean,
of
it just looks
referencing.
like an old-fashioned sort of painting, so, you know.
Yeah, it does. I'm really curious how they're going to explain that. Like, I'm very curious how they're
It
going
does
to.
look like it's from the 1700s. That's
It does.
Painting.
It does, and perhaps it's
Ooh,
more
nice job.
coincidence than anything else that it is, the same. I don't think it's
Unless
back there.
it like actually reanimated the corpses of these like women from long ago, and to
Perhaps there's
an
something to
extent-
that. Also, in the first demo, this
The vampirism
room was
kind of
completely
happened.
different.
Really? What was different about it?
So this room, so that eye, this maroon eye ring that I just picked up, in this is we actually had to. We can take that out, and we actually had to put that eye in a little face to open up this room in the other demo. So they've actually changed stuff.
Okay.
Well, and I think this is more representative of what things are going to look like in the final version of the game. Oh, yep. See, yeah, this was like a different door,
Okay.
like a different place where this door was.
That was one creepy ass nun statue door.
Oh shit, not the bees!
Not the bees! Ah! Which I also definitely made that joke playing playing the 7 because there's also bugs in that game. But yeah, so she turns into she's like
one
they're
of
like
the daughters?
this is one of the daughters.
Oh, interesting. So not a traditional vampire.
No, already kind of weird and different, right?
How's it feel?
It's like the door up falling out of that.
And then you get a couple shots into her, she'll leave you alone temporarily, but it doesn't last for long. She'll come back. As long as you can see those bugs flying around you, you can expect her to be on your ass. Fucking. Oh, okay, I had to be standing up, that's why.
You alone one.
Alright, we're away from her for a little while. We're not going to spend time reading that.
But what if it's important? I mean,
Alright, you guys want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
I don't know, it
we'll
might not
check
be
it out.
important.
June 19th, 1958. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see all the other staff were all women. Mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite peculiar. June 23rd, 1958.
See, that's interesting. That's 58, and they're already making these illusions to
Yeah.
being vampires.
So I'm
That's
really
because
curious how
long
they'll
has-
explain it.
How long
Yeah.
has Umbrella been around as a company?
I don't know if
in
we've.
the world of the games? That's
To be honest, I
interesting.
don't know if that's ever been exactly stated or if they've ever given you a super specific time. All we know is it's at least been around since like the early 90s, late 80s
Right.
for sure.
What would
I
be
don't know if
really-
it's further though than that.
Yeah, you can quit reading this now, but what? Unless
Well, here, I'll
Yeah.
also. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle, and I'm a little afraid. Another maid, Adela, made a mistake, and Miss Daniela, so that's a different name, too.
Okay.
Miss Daniela slashed her face with a knife, and at night I can hear wailing as if ghosts roam the halls. I want to go home. July 8th, I don't know what to do. The young ladies were complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened the window just a crack. Shut it now. They all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken down into the cellar, never to be seen of again. I don't know what to do.
Huh.
So it does seem to be implying, well, and perhaps if Umbrella's been around for maybe long enough, then perhaps, oh, there's Mommy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
You guys ready to
hell
get
yeah.
stepped on?
Hell yeah, mommy.
God,
Yeah.
so you realize that she is like 3 or 4 feet taller than Nemesis?
Seriously?
Yeah.
God damn.
She's
You have to
3 or...
duck down to get to that door.
she literally can't even just go through a door normally.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta upgrade your castle if that's the case.
It's like Gandalf going through the Shire. But yeah,
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 a little
Hobbit? Is that what's really going on?
No, we're normal. She's a freak.
Are you sure?
Yes,
she's freaky in bed, I hope.
I bet she is.
But no, it would be
She
cool.
would take up the fucking bed.
It would be cool if this
She
game
would be the best.
Yeah, right?
added to the history of Umbrella as a company. If Umbrella
think it
has
will.
been around since,
Well,
I don't
you
know.
saw
I
that
mean,
umbrella symbol in the trailer with all
Right.
those other old
it's
things.
like ancient stone. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
maybe
honestly bet it will
Umbrella is
turn out
like
to
a
be.
society that's been around for hundreds of years or something.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen.
Damn.
Oh, and we got some torture chambers.
I mean, that's alright.
Some lots of
I think there
Fun
are people who would
machinery.
pay that chick to put them on the rack.
candidates
right.
and rejects. A whole list of names, all female.
Huh.
But I suppose, but you could also say that, like, hey, maybe they're not literally vampires, but maybe this virus has been around for a really long time.
Interesting.
Um,
Right.
If Umbrella's that old. Also, there's an interesting thing to be said for this thing that they did in. Oh, and here's some like lesser vampires. Shoot, just like in Resident Evil 4.
That you can disarm them. That's
Yep.
Is there going to be more enemy variety in this one? Or?
Oh, definitely. I mean, just from the just going from
You get crystal skulls in this game.
Are you Indiana Jones?
I mean, just between the werewolves and then these, right? Like, that's already more variety than is in 7, comparatively.
Yeah, you'd think if there's one movie this game wouldn't want to make you think of, it would be Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull.
Well, don't worry. There's another Indiana Jones movie.
I know.
It's going to be great. He's going to be fucking decrepit.
96 in that one?
Yeah.
96. Let me go. Let me go.
I think Harrison Ford still maybe in his 70s. I don't know.
Another key door we don't have a key to.
So what's the villain of the next one?
I believe Cassandra called
Yeah, old
all
age,
this
decrepitude, senility.
Yeah.
It's a very existential film.
I think Harrison Ford could play a great villain.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that does pause the game at the very least, so.
The final level, I'm talking about that Indiana Jones movie, like it's going to be a game, but it's like you as Indiana Jones trying to climb the stairs in an airplane, you know? Keep falling.
Well, I mean, there is going to be a game. I mean, that would be an interesting level, but,
Joe Biden game sounds great.
Where are you going, little one?
Damn.
and there you go. That's the end of the castle demo. So really not that long, even both of them together.
I'm way more into her mom than I
10
am
minutes.
into her.
10 minutes I did
yeah.
that in. So, I mean,
Wasn't it different before? Like at the end of it, like you'd get the big tit chick.
that was a different demo. So they released the first demo, which was you weren't even in that demo. You were playing as one of the like housekeepers that had been locked in the,
I see.
which was something that was
Which
made
was like a
exclusively to be a demo. That's not something that's even in the game. So that first demo is kind of its own thing altogether.
Right.
And then they did these demos, which are actual like sequences from the game full. So that's part of why like certain doors were in different places, and some of the stuff was kind of mixed around. But that's the primary reason for that. But
Well, this does look like one badass.
and then it's not going to let me skip the trailer, so
That's
we're going to watch
I
it again.
figure we'll finish at when, once it's done.
Yeah. But yeah, this comes out on this upcoming Friday.
Okay.
Definitely
release.
one of my most anticipated games.
As of right now, I'm going to be doing I'm going to be live streaming the whole game with Alex for sure.
Nice.
I'd certainly be willing to play this game multiple times with each of you guys too. Or I suppose if I stream it once and then I could come play it again without streaming it, maybe the second time, or however we want to do it. But
Right.
or if you guys tune in and want to watch the
sure.
streams
Sure.
themselves at some point. However it ends up working out. But I do think this is. I mean, this was the game for me. That was like, this is the game why I need to have. I need to get a PS5 as fast or like right away, because when this game comes out, I want to have the system already.
I'm glad you were lucky enough to get one. Yeah.
I was very, very lucky. I was one of the first orders. Period.
Really?
I mean, I was already kind of at home all day, every day in quarantine when the pre-orders went live, and so I was watching the reveal, and they had said on the live stream even that that pre-orders wouldn't be going live until the next day, which then ended up not being true because they went live later that evening instead. I just happened to be paying attention to the kind of order pages and stuff while it was happening, and I got mine from Target because I think Amazon, Best Buy, and Walmart had all sold out already, but I think Target was like the last place people were actually trying to look. So I ended up just got lucky with Target.
I gotta say, I'm surprised you made it this far. It'd be a shame if something happened to you now.
You killed Mia. Now do me and finish the job.
Do me.
Do me, Chris. Do me. I mean, that poster image does pretty strongly imply that he's gonna be a werewolf, right?
Yeah.
And I'm curious.
He may already be one by that point.
Yeah, maybe he is. Yeah. Maybe he's part of the whole point of it is maybe he's pushing Ethan into whatever discovery will lead to a cure for himself. on top of everything else. So
That'd be
I don't know.
badass.
It's not. I mean, I like that they're playing so much of the story as a mystery, right, in the marketing, because I think that's part of why 7 was so great and so effective when the game came out, is because they had barely showed any of the game.
Right.
I will say with 5 and 6, you knew what you were getting for the trailers.
That's true. You did know exactly. I will say with 5, maybe not as much, because I think 5 trailer-wise, like marketing material, I feel like it was pretending it was more like 4 than it actually ended up being. But with 6, it was blatantly obvious that it was going to be stupid, like from the trailers. But I guess you couldn't have predicted what kind of stupid entirely. But like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they gave you a good chunk of footage.
It's awesome to get a sequel that actually is like 4 finally. You know.
Yeah. I mean, what's one of the there was some interesting stuff because back in the day when they were making 4, there was a prototype, and I don't know if any of that's going to really be present in this, and maybe it will, because again, they haven't showed much of the game.
Telling me about this,
but there was a prototype that the whole staff, like they all loved at the company, right? Where it was going to be a virus that caused hallucinations, right? Kind of like in Dead Space. Actually, Dead Space actually did that too.
Right.
But a version of 4 is you would have been having to deal with these hallucinations. And it was particularly difficult to program because you basically would have had 2 entire game worlds programmed and running at the same time on top of each other, and the technology at the time just didn't exist to allow for that to happen.
Yeah.
So I wonder if we're going to be getting any sort of hallucination stuff in this, because there is some in 7. I won't give any spoilers because Ulysses hasn't seen all of it yet, but there are some hallucinations in 7 at a point. And I'm curious if they're going to do that again.
Whereas here it seems like the
this
werewolves
all seems like
and
happening.
Vampires,
that village is actually getting involved.
Yeah. And then again, I like maybe they won't even do any of that because, like I said, I think Dead Space 2 in particular basically took the idea of having the hallucinations be an element of the horror, right? All this, you don't know what's real and not. And I think that took it about, I mean, I'm sure someone else could do something with that concept, but I think that was pretty perfected in Dead Space.
Right.
So,
but the hallucinations were kind of werewolves and vampires and stuff.
That a prototype? I honestly don't remember. I thought
I remember that kind of inspiring the take on this.
Well, and the first prototype build of Resident Evil 4 became Devil May Cry. Became the first Devil May Cry game.
Oh,
they did ghosts and demons and stuff, and they were like, this is maybe too different a direction for Resident Evil, and they were like, well, hey, let's make it its own game. That's what birthed Devil May Cry. So that entire series just came out of one of 4's prototypes. There's one small detail I wanted to. Well, I mean, I could say this on camera, off camera, doesn't really matter. But there's one detail I was going to mention earlier. But in the original version of the series, right, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4, they didn't know what they were going to do with 4 because they made all these prototypes, right? They had no idea what 4 was going to be like, in the earlier, or especially when they were making 3. So 4 feels especially separated, kind of from the rest of the series in terms of like it being parasites
really
instead of zombies. It feels really original. Yeah. One cool detail though that they did was in the remake of Resident Evil 3, they actually said that Nemesis is a combination of parasites and a virus. So they said Nemesis specifically. Is partially built using parasites from the European branch of Umbrella, which in the original series of games, there was never a mention of there being a European branch of the company in the first place. That sets up 4 better, right? So that's Resident Evil 3 making it so that 4 has maybe a stronger tie to the rest of the series because you have the parasites in 4. I also think it's possible it may have been setting up some extra detail for Village too, and possibly both remaking 3, connecting 4 to the rest of the franchise more, and then also giving you hints at Village at the same time.
Oh shit, I'm more excited for this game now than ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be really worth playing. At some point we can sit down and you should check out the 2 and 3 remakes, which are phenomenal. They remade them to play like 4. Is literally what they did. And then added some of the maybe more modern gameplay mechanics from like Dead Space 2 on top of that. But it's it's great. I'm just rambling at this point.
We might as well cut short. Well,
all right. Yeah, we'll be back. I'll be coming back with the actual game. That's a couple weeks here.
Now let's all pretend to three-way shake hands.
Yes, awkwardly shake hands at the end of the video. All right.